when we're talking about a tight target, you just talked about turkeys, and it's a small target. I have a really close buddy that I grew up with. He was kind of the one that got me into duck hunting and everything, and it's really interesting talking to him. He's an advocate of full choke everything. Whether he's duck hunting, quail hunting, grouse hunting, it does not matter. That man is putting a full choke in and going. And just through conversation and learning more about this, what I find interesting is that like you can choke it down so much that it actually blows out your pattern. A, why does it do that? But then B, like what are some other misconceptions such as that to where logically or just common sense, somebody might come into this and be like, okay, full choke. So if I just full choke everything, then it's consistent across the board. That's his logic, but it actually has the opposite effect of what we really think it's doing.
It can. Tight chokes, uh, turkey chokes, they're all typically very tight. But if you shove a lot of shot through a really tight hole, a lot of times, and I don't know exactly what's going on, because I've never seen what happens inside of a choke tube. All I can see is results on paper. It's just like you know you're just trying to put through too much through a small hole. So it instead of coming out nice and smooth
It's like
and tight,
pressurized.
I think it just kind of bounces off each other. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
Don't really know what actually happens, but you see the same thing with steel shot, large steel shot, and too much choke tube. A large shot of any kind and too much constriction will lead to blown patterns versus tight patterns or consistent uniform patterns. If you're not after a real tight pattern, you're just looking for a nice even wide pattern, but evenly distributed. But if you put too much constriction on that shot, then I think it just starts bouncing off each other. I don't know what else to say about it because
Yeah.
I've never um, seen what happens inside of a choke tube. I wish there was a way to do that. That'd be fascinating, but
I'm sure there's somebody out there that has some kind of crazy technology
maybe,
or something
maybe.
out there.